Hey guys, we're back with more NieR. We're doing a little bit of side questing.
So, you went and caught the fish, did you?
Just a little bit.
Well, since you're so insistent, I suppose I better reveal one of my fishing secrets.
Was I being insistent?
Enough. If you catch 10 sardines, I'll reveal one of my most closely guarded secrets.
Alright, so we gotta catch 10 sardines. I don't remember the best place to catch sardines. I think right here will do.
Still no fish.
Shh, you're scaring them away.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. Sure. Ha! That one was just like busted immediately. Okay, let's try this again. I just need sardines, game. That's it. That's seaweed. Can someone check what the best place to find sardines is? These are just like breaking off the line immediately. Do I need like a particular bait? I don't remember. Might be needing some of this. I'll grab 10 of these just in case.
Come back.
Just try to lure her out here. Like I said, we just need 10 sardines so that I can move on with my life. Yay, fishing! My favorite minigame in any game. Not really. Although this is one of the better versions of it. It's very easy. For the most part. That's a metal bucket. That is not what I want. The fuck was it so hard to catch a metal bucket? How is it fighting me so much? There we go. I think that's a sardine. Might be shaman fish. That's just fucking shaman fish. Is that a sardine? No, that's okay. Hang on a sec, guys. We need to take a look here, just so I can make my life easier on this regard. NieR. Okay. So we're gonna try this. I'm gonna use lugworms as bait. Hey, yo, seal, calm down. You guys hear that? Rude. There we go, we got one of our sardines. Alright, so we need lugworms. You can also use the sardines as bait. Which is actually what I was hoping for, because I need sardines to catch one thing, I think. That's a rusty bucket. Not at all what I was looking for. Dude, how does a fucking rusty bucket fight me more than anything else? Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Another rusty bucket, good. I'm so glad we're having an easy time catching sardines, guys. I was hoping this would be done quick. Unfortunately, the game does not have plans for that for me. It has plans to make this take as long as possible. There you go. Alright, 2 of 10. We got a new record. New weight record. We're unfortunately gonna need to buy some more lugworms. There you go. What is this? Yay, another 3 sardines. 7 to go. Alright, Seal, I get it. I'm on your beach. Calm down. I won't be here forever. Yay, 6 to go. Okay. Alright, we're halfway there. I know, fishing is not overly exciting. I actually don't really care for fishing in any game. My dad used to get the fishing games on like SNES and Sega and such growing up. It's kind of funny, actually. Yay, we're over halfway there. Only 4 more to go. Alright, fish. You like the dolphins back there? This one might just be seaweed. No, okay. Oh, it's a shaman fish. Oh, it's a waste. Still need 4 more. Oh, those dolphins are active. We got ourselves a shaman fish. Great. Okay. So that's a massive waste of my time. We still need 4 more of these fucking fish.
Come back.
Okay, so I'll tell you, you guys should definitely pick up these sparkly bits. You get some black pearls from there. Alright. Lugworm out. Yeah, this is a bit tougher than your standard sardine. I don't think this is a sardine. Really don't think this is a sardine. The fuck is this? That was a blowfish. By the way, fishing can be a really good source of money in this. If you don't need, if you got a little bit of time on your hands, and you can do it. Fish actually sell for quite a bit in this game. That's a can. What the fuck is with this game and not giving me sardines? I just need 4 of these fucking things. Alright. Pretty sure this is not a sardine again. I'm pretty sure this is a blowfish. Okay. Back to the Western Beach. In 3 attempts, I did not get a single one. Which means we might have to go back and buy more lugworms. Can we please capture it quickly? I'd like to be done fishing now. So a sardine? Yay, a sardine, okay. We need 3 more still though. We had a good run of luck there and then suddenly, nope. Shaman fish are on the line. This one might be a shaman fish actually. Oh, it's a sardine. Okay. 2 more! 2 more sardines. Bet you any money if I did the next quest, all I would catch is sardines. Yay, 1 more sardine. That one was 40 inches larger than the other, or 0.4 inches larger than the other sardines I caught. My eye is itchy today. I got dry eyes. Is it the last sardine or is that a shaman fish? It's the last sardine. We did it. It may actually be carp that I need for what I'm trying to do. And if it is, I'm sorry. But
I got the fish you wanted, Pops.
So you did, so you did. Well then, here's a piece of advice for you.
2 days later. Took him 2 days to give me this.
Well, have your fishing fortunes improved?
I sure hope so. We've done nothing but fish for 2 whole days straight.
Alright, he'll have another quest probably for blowfish.
Come, my apprentice. It's time for your next assignment.
Wait, when did I become your apprentice?
Don't sweat the small stuff, young'un. Now, your next task is to catch 7 blowfish. If you can do that, I'll part with another of my invaluable lessons.
Alright, so the we already got 2 of the blowfish, but I'm not gonna go fishing for those. If anything, I'll do that off stream.
If you're ready to...
But now you can buy sardines from here and carp apparently. Okay, we'll buy some of these. 10 of these and 10 of these.
Come back.
There is a reason I'm doing all of this, and it's mostly just to make myself stronger. But I'm gonna head up here because I'm fairly certain that there's a quest with this dude right here.
Hey, you gotta help me out here. You just gotta. I'm having serious girl trouble. See, there's this girl that I'm pretty wild for, so I asked her out. But she won't even consider it unless I take her to a really nice restaurant.
That seems rather demanding.
She really appreciates the finer things in life. First-class places for a first-class lady. She's so cool.
Everyone has their own tastes, I guess.
I tell you,
Okay, what was the quest? Okay, sure. Found a shell. Kind of looks like you should be able to climb up over that, but I don't think you are. We got a crab. A citizen snips. Alright. Now, that we're done fishing, the next thing we're gonna do on my mini quest here is we're gonna head to the northern plains. So right now we're at the southern plains, so it's gonna be a bit of a run. I wish I could meet, oh, yeah, Kaine. She's really nice and always says nice things. Yeah, that's Kaine. That describes Kaine to a T. Hey, silver ore. A log. That walking venison just took off and left its mate to die. So one cool thing about this game is when you level up your weapons, most of them will show some change or some improvement in their quality, like the model itself. Like the Earthworm's Claw, which I didn't get, but I showed you where you get it, and that's at the weapon shop in Facade. As you upgrade that, it's like a hook that looks like stone, but as you upgrade it, it breaks some of the stone off each time. So that's pretty cool. There's this guy with his delivery to Aerie that we're just not gonna do. Today, Popola sent a new book about a great big tree. There's nothing worse than a sad tree. Is that true? Can you guys think of anything worse than a sad tree? So now that we're on the northern plains, didn't take too long, less than 2 minutes. We're gonna ow. Shit. Murder it. Alright. Okay, he's dead. Oh, apparently he's not dead, alright. I like how I'm just like walloping 3 of them, and then one of them will just happen to come out of nowhere and between swings, and just at that right moment always seems to get through. Oh, fuckers. Anyway, we have to kill them because they're gonna annoy me if I don't. So what I'm doing is I'm coming down here, and we're gonna go over here. And I'm pretty sure we can do this with sardines, but it might be carp.
Requires patience, concentration, drive, ambition.
Shh, you're scaring him away.
Yes, quite.
Okay, that's not what I'm here for. Not the rusty bucket. Okay, I don't want the rusty can. That's not why we're here. We're gonna try carp. Maybe carp will be better. Okay, that broke immediately. That's not good. Okay, this is quite the struggle. This might be what I'm looking for, but it shouldn't be this difficult, even with just the first level. Yeah, okay. So, looks like I'll need to level up fishing some more before that can become a thing. Well, I tried. Next time we're in Seafront, we'll catch the blowfish, I guess. Since we know where they are and how to get them. That should make that step a little easier. How's about we move forward in the game, guys? We need to go back and see Yona, I think. Or maybe Pokemon. Looks like it's Yona. We're gonna save our game too, though. Okay. Got a little more money. Defense strap. Alright, we're good. Hey, Yona.
Yona,
Oh, hey,
how are you feeling?
better. Now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona, I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
She gave in easy. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, and then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster, faster. Sealed, S-E-A-L-E-D-V-E-R-S-E. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. D-R-E-A-M. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream, I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. F-O-R-E-S-T-O-F-M-Y-T-H. Forest of Myth. The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Hey, Yona.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Say, next time you go out, could you pick something up for me?
Sure.
Sure, Yona. What do you need?
A melon.
A melon? You got it.
Do I have a melon?
Don't forget the...
I don't have a melon. Don't forget the melon!
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
Alright, let's go ask Popola something. To the library! Did you know that my birthday's apparently on June 6th? Reminds me of when Mads Mikkelsen wished me a happy birthday.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding the recent events in the village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports, dream, of a certain dream, of dream, evil dream, empty, dream, curse, dream, evil dream, words, dream, and dream, someone, dream.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Alright, to the Forest of Myth, guys. Are you ready? Are you excited? Forest of Myth? You should be. We haven't been to the Forest of Myth yet, so this will be good. Brace yourselves, though. The Forest of Myth is one of the most graphically intense areas in this game. So be ready to be in awe of the splendor. Oh, you know what's great? I can actually show you guys the bar as well. Check this out. The board drifts! And then you run into a wall with it.
Get out of my way! I have to save Yona!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
I don't think we've killed these ones on the plane yet, so they might have that right there. Apparently they can poison. Well, at least we got one magic word out of it. Alright, you guys ready? We're at the Forest of Myth. Here we go. So, like I said, this is one of the most graphically intense areas in the game. Not because of this part. This part's not too bad.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Such cheek. So there's people here. Here's who we gotta talk to. This is the mayor.
Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we
could help. The mayor stared at Sasori and
You
Vice.
can speak to me. I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching silently.
Now see here.
Or slightly.
Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Sasori's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Sasori had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Sasori and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seems to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Rude.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Sasori like a contagion. Wait, said Sasori suddenly, did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, the villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words, was it? Oh, it was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep! Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a second, before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Sasori's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream, that's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pockets. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Sasori. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the Death Dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start hindering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, to no one in particular. It was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked out all the color of their lives. I just want to be whole again. I just want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Sasori nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Sasori, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence! Cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Sasori to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it, and yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right! I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He almost forgot what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called out, departing forms of Sasori and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Sasori slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Sasori's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once, he'd been forced to steady himself on rough bark of a tree. His hands now felt like left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor travel companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of the time urging Sasori to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Sasori snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk! Sasori leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Sasori slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Sasori could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then just as Sasori's ears seemed to be ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the wood. Zree, zree, zree! Shak, shak, shak. Ch-ch-chee, ch-ch-chee. Woo-woo-wooma, woo-woo-wooma. Shik-shik-seek, shik-shik, shik-shik-seek. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Sasori began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. One with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. How should I know? The answer is a secret. You just looked at the whole Blizzard scandal and one of the female employees killed herself? Yep. She slept with the supervisor and he took pictures of her naked and sent them to his buddies within the company. At a Christmas party, all the guys are laughing and showing her the pictures and showing everyone else the pictures. Yeah, it's also been said, I don't know where this started or even if it's true, but that the relationship wasn't exactly one that she wanted to be in. And I don't know if that's true. It's just another thing that will hopefully come out in court if it is. But yeah, I haven't played any Blizzard games. I don't begrudge anybody who still does. If they want to play them, that's fine. But I don't plan to go back to World of Warcraft. I have no intention to. And it makes me sad because I was looking forward to playing Diablo 2 again, but I'm probably not going to get it either. The whole situation's fucked up, and it is what it is. And I hope the court case deals with it. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Sasori sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects dropped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Sasori like a rippling wave, opening a new path. The forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Sasori moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Sasori after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Sasori picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, balked Vice. Now answer it. Sasori gritted his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? A bird! I mean, I guess if the window's open, that could be true. A letter! Sunlight. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I've never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey look, cried Sasori, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Sasori walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Sasori. Before you could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Sasori tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Sasori. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? A man, a demon, an angel. The answer to this one, a man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Sasori. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Sasori watched, the mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Sasori and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. He left a hand on Sasori's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from its socket. While his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens! Stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Sethway withdrew from the mayor, himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Sasray filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Sasray cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool! Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Sasray and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice? It is words that control the Death Dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowly. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. I hit the button too early. Sasray shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh well, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did, I'm back! He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it. But I guess that isn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand and then clasped back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked. Then glanced at Sasray and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on his unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village and then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained, when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legends say that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Sasray and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Sasray mentioned that the strange man who had given them their third riddle and the mysterious words he left with them. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too. Sasray tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured it's just some kind of illusion created by the Death Dream. Probably doesn't mean anything. Sasray gave a nod, the mayor a nod, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? The riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Hey, we learned Dark Execution, one of my favorite spells in the game. And it's gonna be...
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Alright, extra long video.